Am I the asshole for giving away my roommate's pet bird? I, 17 male, live in an apartment with my roommate, Xavier. He and I aren't particularly close, but we are on friendly terms with one another, occasionally helping each other out. The problem I have with him is that he owns a pet bird who, although is adorable, is very annoying as well. Xavier will always, without fail, let his pet bird fly around the apartment for a minimum of an hour to a max of 2 hours. I have no problem with him letting his pet bird fly, as I know that it is good for the bird to be able to fly around instead of being confined to his cage. However, the issue is that whenever the bird flies, it will always destroy my stuff and defecate all over our apartment. Xavier would usually let the bird out and just go back to his room and leave his room door open while relaxing. When the bird flies, he will always nibble and chew on my stuff, as such, my wires, letters, or any piece of paper that is out in the open. The bird will always defecate all over the house, on places such as the sofa, television, floor, and more. Xavier does notice the bird poo, but he never cleans it up. I always have to do it, even though it is not my pet in the first place. To add insult to injury, I would always have to replace my wires about every 2 months or so, due to the constant nibbling and biting, which makes it unusable. So due to all that, about a week ago, I asked my family members and relatives if they would be interested and keen in taking ownership of the bird. Initially, none of them wanted the bird until my sister asked her friend who loves birds, and he accepted the offer. 2 days ago, while Xavier was outside and I was left alone in the apartment, I packed up all the essential things for the bird, such as its toys, food, etc., and gave it to my sister's friend who was waiting downstairs in the apartment. When Xavier came back and I informed him of what had happened, he got angry and screamed at me before slamming the door in my face. And since then, I've been getting tons of hate messages from his friends and family, and now I feel like crap. I've informed him of the issues I've had with his pet bird before, but he never does anything about it and always brushes it off. And so I got pissed and was done, sending the bird off as a result. So am I the asshole? I feel like my actions were justified, but the majority seems to not think so.